Today's topic is how to structure a workout. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that you kind of have to sandwich in to structure a workout that I think is going to provide you the best outcome. So there's a lot of similar things and you kind of sandwich it together almost. So the first thing that you're going to do is making sure that you stretch. This is pretty much done before every single run that you should go on. I recommend doing something, even if it's 1 minute. If that is what you can commit to every single day on your run to do that. So make sure you stretch before you even start anything else. Pick what you need to. Do leg swings, lunges, squats, ankle rolls, whatever feels good and helps you get ready for that run. Then you're gonna go on a warm-up. Typically, runners who have been in it for a decent amount of time are gonna go for like anywhere from between a 1 mile warm-up to like a 2 mile warm-up. That's typically about what you're gonna do, but depending on where you're at in your training, you might do a little more, you might do a little bit less. And you always wanna do those at easy pace, conversational pace. You should feel good. You shouldn't be, that's not the workout, so don't try super hard in that. Then after you do your warm up, you're gonna stop, take a breather, catch your breath. You don't just go right into the warm up. You're gonna do dynamics. So that's like A skips, B skips. It's very similar to stretching, but just a little bit more kind of to get you ready for that speed work. You want to do a little bit more so that we don't injure ourselves, we don't get hurt, and that we're ready to tackle the workout right when we start, and we don't have to necessarily like build into the workout. So you're going to do dynamics. I'll do a video later on that, more specifically on what dynamics look like, because I feel like I haven't really touched on that yet. And then at the end of your dynamics, we're going to do strides. So there's going to also be a video coming up, if not had already gone up before this. But strides, do a couple of those. 4 to 6 typically is what I recommend. Sometimes before a workout, though, I take that back. Usually before a workout, before a race, you only want to do like 2 to 3 is usually what feels good for me, but you might do a little more, you might do a little less. But do strides. So again, that is getting you ready for the speed work, making you feel good. In between each stride rep, you want to make sure you catch your breath and get ready. You don't need to hustle through any of this. If you do need to hustle because you're running out of time, do less of them and not just go through more of them quicker, if that makes sense. So you do your strides and then the actual workout begins. So you do whatever is prescribed to you, whether that's you start your run, maybe you're doing tempos, repeats. If you're doing like 5-minute tempos, right? So you do your 5-minute tempo. Typically there's some sort of rest in most workouts, whether that's jogging rest or just complete rest, like standing around, walking around. So make sure that when you're doing your workout, you know what you're doing before you even begin. So do your workout, do your whole full thing, the rest, the reps, whatever it is. And then after that, it's basically kind of like the same thing that you did at the top, but now at the bottom. So now you're going to go down on your cool down. So your cool down is my favorite part of a workout personally, is because you are taking it nice and slow. It can be slower than conversational pace, it can be slower than your easy pace. Just honestly, just get your legs, get that workout kind of out of your legs. Because if you don't, you do all that hard effort and then you just kind of stop and you're done. It's going to be a lot harder to recover. You're going to feel more sore. And you're not going to like take in as much of what you got out of that workout. So make sure you do a cool down. Again, it's like 1 to 2 miles usually. Usually it's slower than what you began with, kind of depending on how you're feeling, how hard the workout was. It's just honestly a time to just like reflect, enjoy, and think about how good that workout went because you crushed it. So then after you do the cool down, what are we not going to forget? We're not going to forget to stretch. So make sure stretch, and then make sure you stretch. So that's leg swings typically. I do a lot of stuff that stretches my glutes and my hips. And then you can roll out if needed. Typically after a workout, after a hard effort, I like to roll out using a stick or a foam roller, but up to you. It's whatever tools you got. So hope you enjoyed. That's how to structure a workout.